out to St. John's River today. It's a beautiful morning out here. It's probably closer to 9 o'clock this morning. I'm going to show you this river. This river is running north. It's one of the few rivers in the world that runs north. The only other one is the Niles River, and once in a while this will go south. Depends on the tides and water and that, but 90% of the time this river runs north. It comes out of Titusville and goes all the way up to Jacksonville, and I don't know how many miles it is. I'd have to look up that info on it, but it's a very active river. You see a lot of fishermen out here. We've seen some people catching some fish out here already this morning. But just a beautiful, beautiful spot out here. There's a riverboat up here. I'm not sure if they use that riverboat or not to take excursions. There's a restaurant right there, but I thought at one point they were going to take river cruises out there. So this is the St. John's River there. We're out here spending our beautiful February morning out here. The temperature's probably somewhere around 75 degrees. Just another gorgeous day in Florida. I'm going to show you across the river here on this side. I've seen gator over here. They're really sometimes hard to spot. They look like a tree branch in the water. I don't really see any over here this morning, but in the past I have seen alligator come across there. In the summertime, you get out in the boat here, the gator will come right up beside the boat, and they don't seem to bother you any. Not saying that they couldn't, but they don't usually seem like they bother you any. I don't spot any. I was hoping to maybe see a gator and show you up along the shoreline this morning. That it's probably, I'm not sure where they hang out when they're not cruising around the river. Looks like someone might have a fish on. There we go. Not sure what kind that was, but he got one. Looked like a nice fish. Over on the other side there, you can see where they're launching boats. Yeah, a boat going down in the water now. It's a pretty steep ramp. You have to be careful, make sure you got enough weight in your vehicle to get up out of there. I used to have a boat, and I had a van, a minivan, and it was difficult pulling the boat up out. You would sometimes spin coming up out of there. But this is Whitehair Bridge, and it's a nice little park. They have a boat ramp here and places to fish, and right on the St. John's River, right close to State Route 44, just outside of Deland, Florida. And it's a great place to come if you want to go do some fishing when you're in this area. It's a great place to launch your boat, or if you just want to come and fish along the shore. There's actually a campground here. That's fairly new. In the last couple years they put this campground in, so you can actually go camping here. It looks pretty full, and in wintertime campgrounds down in Florida do get really full there, but you can pretty much do it all right here. You could fish, camp, go boating. There's a restaurant here. It's a pretty cool little place there. Again, this is right off State Route 44, just west of Deland, probably less than 10 miles out of Deland. Squirrels like to play out here this morning. They get fairly tame because people feed them. They scamper across there looking for food. Part of the river. Lady out here is fishing. I don't know if you catch much up in there or not. I suppose you would. This is a little closer look at the boat ramps, and they're owned by the county. As you see, they're pretty steep ramps. Some lily pads out there growing by the edge. but they're nice cement pads too. They are a nice wrap. They're just a steep ramp. And you can see some boat docks over on the other side, and again with the campgrounds over there. It's a beautiful area. This is they have a nice little picnic shelter over here where you can come out here and have a picnic. You can fish here right off the river. Of course, you need your fishing license there. Always thought that fishing should be free. If you don't have no food, you can at least maybe catch a fish, but it's not. I don't know, there might be some programs where it's free, but just a nice little shady area. It's a great place to come out and hang out for a while. You can see they're all lined up fishing here. Especially this time of year, you get a whole gang of fishermen out here. And a lot of, you get some of the bass boats in the river out there. A lot of tributaries and stuff that you can fish along. It's nice sometimes just to cruise out there in the river too. I used to do that a lot. I'd take my boat here and launch it and go up to Blackwater Inn up in Astor, have lunch or supper, and take the boat back down. So if you're ever visiting the Deland area in Florida, and you're a sportsman, want to fish or enjoy the outdoors, this is a great place to stop and visit. Alright, we're over here at Hontoon Island now. This is another park outside of Deland, and you'll see a lot of pontoon boats going up and down the river there. And but the island takes a ferry ride to go across to the island. And if you see the little sign here, it tells you just to remain there, and you can go over there. They'll take you back and forth across the island all day long. We've got some rowers. They're rowing a rowboat out there, getting their exercise. They move along pretty fast. And actually, here's this is the ferry that takes you back and forth, coming across right now to pick up people. Alright, here's the ferry boat, Hontoon Island State Park. He's coming in here to pick up a load of people to take across to the island. Pretty good sized island when you get over there. You look this up on the map, you can see it's quite an area. There's big hiking trails. Probably getting a little noise in the background. They're building something over here. It looks like a barge. I'm not sure what they're doing there, but it looks like a big barge. But anyways, this is the ferry boat that takes you back across to the Hontoon Island there. It runs all day long till dark. You can see a lot of the homes down along here. They have their own docks, have their boats parked right out there, and you know, they can go right from their house right out to the boat and go fishing, cruising, whatever they want to do. It's really a pretty cool area. And across there, you see this is actually Hontoon Island over here. There's actually a boat ramps over there where you can park your boat and come in. Here, there's a little store over there, and but this is the island right there. Really nice little place. One of these times we'll go across there and we're like walking a little more. Little bass boat heading up the river. They go out and catch today's lunch. A lot of fish out here in this river. You get these lilies, pond lilies there growing up. They'll get some really beautiful flowers. Looks like one right here was getting ready to bloom. See if I can get a zoom in on it. It's like that flower is going to be blooming out maybe today. Sometimes they go under at night and come out in the middle of the day. But anyways, you'll see lily pads all up and down the river. You know, the ferry boat's got a load. They're getting ready to take the people across there and spend their day. These people almost look like they're probably hikers. A lot of people come over here and hike, spend their day out here hiking around all the trails. There's just, I don't know how many miles of trails there is, but I know there's a ton of trails over there. It's not far across there, but you still need a way to get across. I'm almost surprised they never built a little bridge across there, but it would take some expense and maybe take away from the ambiance of it too. You know, but let's now show you the store over here. You can go over here and camp. Pretty much primitive camping. Usually, well, it'd be hard to do anything but tent camp because I don't know how you get your RV across there. You could try. I don't know if you go fast enough you could jump it or not, but anyways, it's tent camping over there, and you can go there and spend your few days there just camping and hiking. I'm not sure what this barge is doing here. They've got a big crane here, and so I'm not sure what's going on, but looks like they're doing something. Over on that side is Lake Breesford. If you go down this way, it goes down the St. Johns River. And I was telling you about the lily pads. If you look across here, you'll see tons and tons of lily pads over there. There are really a lot of them down the river. Now there's Sue. She's relaxing at the bench.
Right,
sitting in the shade, enjoying it. It's pretty breezy today. There's some things at the river. The last ferry over to the islands at 5 p.m. Last ferry off the river is 5:30 p.m. Said the fire danger today is low. It's been pretty wet this year, so we haven't had a lot of issues with fires this time of year. Some years it gets pretty dry here this time of year, and we'll have wildfires. Yeah, I don't know if you can read the sign or not, but it tells about the park. It's a 1,650-acre park tucked away on the St. John River. The park is only accessible by a free shuttle or private boat. This quiet retreat place to stay overnight, or in a rustic cabin, or in a tent. Explore the park by renting a canoe, kayak, or bicycle. The 3-mile hiking trail guides visitors to a natural American shell midden. They've got 2 new storage sheds they set over there. They've got some new picnic tables, a ramp. So before they talk about there is a display over there, snakes and critters and stuff there that you can take this little guided display. I've done that in the past there. So, but anyway, this is a little bit more about Hontoon Island State Park. Now this is our little visit to Hontoon Island. We were also down at the St. John River at White Hare Bridge, and showed you a little bit around there. Just a little bit of around the Deland, Florida area. It's a great place to go. This time of year is wonderful in the spring. So I hope you enjoyed our video today. If you did, give us a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed to our page, hit the subscribe button. Hit the little thing, make it look like a bell, and that'll notify you every time I put up a new video. And so thanks for watching. We'll see you the next time.